This is Basketball Infinite. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, baby. Alright, lately, the man, the myth, the legend, Russell Westbrook, he's been an absolute stud muffin, and he has been bringing the Washington Wizards back from the dead for not only their franchise's resurrection, but Russell Westbrook's as well. He makes his teammates better, he's putting up incredible numbers, and not just incredible numbers, but legendary numbers. Look, anyone who can make this Wizards team into playoff contention deserves a lot of credit. And Westbrook, he wasn't an all-star. He had a slow start to the season, but part of that was partially due to he tore his quad, and he had torn his other quad the previous season, so he had to get over some injuries. But this man is a warrior, and he is absolutely making his team better. And when I say he's a warrior, I don't mean he's a Golden State Warrior. Him and Steph Curry teaming up would be very awkward. But here you see him take the ball on Giannis. He's dribbling with his right hand. Then he gets PJ Tucker on ice skates. Money, baby. Russell Westbrook, the absolute stud muffin, hitting bank shots from mid-range. And here he makes a beautiful pass to the inside of the paint to Daniel Gafford. You can see this was a close game a few days ago. He finds Davis Bertans, who recently got a huge extension on the outside to push the Wizards' lead. He gives the ball to Bradley Beal here. Those two are arguably the best backcourt in the East, although I would probably put Kyrie and Harden over them. But these two, healthy, are the best backcourt in the East right now. And here he passes the ball to the corner to Garrison Matthews. This was an 18-point deficit, but Westbrook put the team on his back, and here Beal made an incredible dunk to cut the lead, and they kept fighting, although they would lose this game ultimately. The legend himself, Oscar Robertson, recently dismissed criticism of Russell Westbrook, saying that players don't win championships. And look at his stats in his last 20-something games. He's averaging over 13 rebounds and 13 assists a game as a point guard. This is just absolutely ridiculous. He's the first player in NBA history to record 50 rebounds and 50 assists over a 3-game span. He's having fun. He's improving his teammates. On Reddit, Scott Brooks claimed that Russell Westbrook is the second best point guard of all time behind Magic Johnson. And he's had some pretty intense injuries, like tearing both of his quads lately, but this guy's a monster and he's doing his thing. Now let's go back to that comment that Scott Brooks said, being that Russell Westbrook is the second best point guard of all time behind Magic Johnson. That's ridiculous. That's probably him trying to save his job and gain some trust and points among his players that he's coaching. But either way, the facts do state that Westbrook is playing historically right now for a point guard. Keep in mind, he is the first player in NBA history to have 50 rebounds and 50 assists over a 3-game span, which is over 15 assists and 15 rebounds a game. Actually, it's 16. So that's just crazy. And you see this game from last night where he actually only scored 13 points against the Raptors, but as Westbrook can do, he affected the game in all other areas, leading his team to a victory. Here you get the big Bradley Beal and one to put the Wizards ahead for good. But Russell Westbrook, just like the cryptocurrency going around right now, is going straight to the moon. He's an absolute stud muffin, and there's a lot of people who hopped off the Russell Westbrook bandwagon, and they better hop back on right now, brother man, dude.